Hey, welcome. It's Andrew Priestley, and it's a lovely weekend, and I've just washed my hair, and I just can't do a damn thing with it. Look at that! Look at that! Unbelievably. Anyway, welcome to Multiply Your Money, episode 30. I'm reading from the Money Chimp, just so you know, and just a quick one. Because it's, if you're watching this, it's technically the first of the month, but this could be any time you're starting. I don't mind. There's Edward. How are you, Edward? How's things, mate? It doesn't matter, but usually this is something you do at the start of each month, right? And this is just something to get you in touch with what you spend, because one of the things that I'm trying to get across in this book is how to spend less, save more, and get out of debt faster so that you get more money, so you multiply your money, right? And one of those things that you've got to do is find out, well, what am I actually spending my money on? And I'm talking about personal finance. So every so often I get this self-doubt that really, has anyone taken notice of this? Is this relevant to people? Isn't this just for people who are, like students and young professionals? Well, originally this was written for young professionals. I originally wrote this book for young professionals. But as recent as 2 days ago, I was chatting with someone who earns £200,000 a year and has no money, no savings, credit cards maxed out, has not got a clue what they spend their money on, does not have 3 to 6 months worth of money put aside in savings, has no idea what their bills are, doesn't know how much they pay on utilities. They could be paying the most expensive tariff ever, no idea, zero idea, right? And they certainly don't know what they spend their discretionary spending on. So this is what you do at the start of each month. Number one, you need a plastic bag. And this is the one from last month for me, right? So I've got a plastic bag, and I've written August 2019, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have put the date on it, but anyway, that's what's in there. And look, when I would go and do something, right, okay, this is an ATM withdrawal statement, and this one here is for fuel, okay? And this one, McDonald's. Oops, don't tell anyone. I don't know why I did McDonald's, but anyway, here you go. This is a book that I bought at the Science Museum. Okay, I took my grandson to the Science Museum, and it's windy. And I've also put in things like, this is a receipt for a product I bought for £85. And then I've got another one here, which is, okay, so this is a receipt for work that I had done on my computer. I'm not going to go into all of them, but things like rail tickets. Okay, there's the rail receipt, etc., etc. But here's the idea. It's simply just bang, all of your receipts into a plastic bag. That's the idea, right? Collect all your receipts. I'm going to be going into this further in season 2. I'm going to really talk about what to do with this. But because it's the start of a month, or at the start of any month, I don't care. If you want to get a real sense of what am I doing with the money, get receipts for everything. I don't care whether it's a £2.40 cup of coffee or a packet of gum. Get a receipt for it. Or, write down on a piece of paper, I bought such and such. I spent 99p on chewing gum, for example. Just put it in there, right? Because you're going to transfer that across at some point to either an online spreadsheet or like a cost application, a cost app, or a budgeting app, whatever. But you're going to put those figures into there. And most budgeting apps or spreadsheets, I use a spreadsheet. It tells me exactly what I'm spending per category. And I've got in things like, when on one of my bank statements here, for example, and I've got a bank statement, right? And the bank statement says that I spend £7.82 a month on Acuity, which is software as a service. I spend £19 a month on InDesign, Adobe. There's Karen. Hi, Karen. So I've got that happening. And there's another thing here which I'm spending £10.20 on Google, which is cloud, right? So if I take that figure and multiply it by 12, that's how much I'm paying a year for that particular service. So I'm doing two things. Number one, I'm finding out what I spend per month, and I'm finding out anything that's recurring, anything recurring, such as, software as a service, for example, or my my internet provider, or my telephone bill, or it could be my rent. It could be periodic payments, like quarterly. I'm spending on things like my TV license or the water bill. Get the idea? The idea is to get an idea of what you're spending, what your overheads are. I want you to start thinking about it now. Now, the easiest way that I recommend that you can do that is get a plastic bag, write the date, this month, okay, so it's going to be September 2019 or October 2019 or October 2020, whatever it is, okay. This is just one I did earlier. And just throw all the receipts in there, because at some point you're going to transfer those across to a budgeting app or a spreadsheet, and you get a much clearer picture of what am I spending my money on. That's the key to it. As I say, I had this doubt, am I wasting people's time with this stuff, right? But I've been looking on Amazon, I've been looking at search results and keyword results for my book. And my book ranks pretty well. And I know it sells well, but it also ranks really well at the moment. It's up and rankings go up and down, but at the moment it's ranking pretty well. So, and I know people are buying it, and I know from emails that I get from people all over the world, couples, singles, whatever, they're telling me this book's making a difference to them. Okay, now it's 10 skills that you need to know about managing your money. There might be more, but these are the 10 main ones. Okay, I live in the country, another tractor, but these are the main ones, right, which I've put in here. So make sure you get the book. Now you can watch these on YouTube. You can also join the group. Make sure you are part of the group. And if you're in the group, hey, that's fantastic. Don't forget to invite someone. Invite a friend into the group, right? That's what it's for. And I'm winding up this season 1, and I'm going to start on season 2, where I'm going to start to get into some nitty gritty. Okay, but anyway, you get the idea. Get the book. It's on Amazon. Get yourself a plastic bag, put a card on it, and get receipts for everything. Okay, hope that helps. Talk to you soon.